Your tabloids call it RX-84.
Yeah, including the President, Congress, and the Supreme Court.
In my position, I find it very easy to add names to that list.
Go
Whoa.
to hell.
Yeah, we're definitely the fascists here. The NSF
The
is
United
right.
States government has had emergency powers since World War II. We've never left a state of war.
Speak for yourself. The federal government is just responding to a threat.
A government should be about more than self-perpetuation.
You will confess, by the way. I don't like to dirty my hands with that sort of thing, but you will confess.
Wow, that guy's harsh. Holden Simon's such a creep. Yeah, I'm starting to see what you mean.
Intellectual properties, aside from the quantities of vaccine, concern me deeply. Has the NSF made any attempt at reverse engineering?
Leave me alone.
I want to hear more questions. I've got my Ceylon tea. I'm fine. Let's hold out.
If you wanted to save people, you could have unloaded the whole shipment in Manhattan, or the airlift.
You said it yourself. Secrets are power.
We have less civilized ways of making you talk.
Jawohl, we have ways of making you talk.
I am a patient man,
Ask me if I care.
but not that patient.
Whoa! Dude! I think the
You
interrogation...
saw nothing, Denton. Report to the helipad.
Did you see something? It's okay.
Your turn. See what you can find out in Manhattan.
I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna go and read Catcher in Rye. Okay. Thank you. See ya. Yep. Dude,
I think Mr. Simons wants to be alone with the prisoner.
watch movies, man. Fahrenheit 457. Just watch it. Wait, was it 457?
I won't say anything,
451?
but I think you should go.
Dude, seriously. Run. Yeah, that is cold with that is cold. I'm starting to get my sincere concerns about this this organization. 451, yes. Fahrenheit 451.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
Where have we seen that number 40451? Mind blown. Is that an actual reference? Was that intentional? 451. That is
Your
wonderful.
chopper's ready, Agent.
Get on the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons did not appreciate your interference.
You have 10 seconds to comply.
We lost a buddy of ours in the park in Hell's Kitchen. Guess there wasn't much you could do.
Hey, where's the guy who I can buy trank darts from? 451. That is cool, guys. I did not know. That is not a link I made there. So that is another beautiful reference. That's how a game wins me over. Awesome references.
Let's go.
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Hi there, kitty. Oh, did I interrupt you hunting a bird? I'm sorry. So we're back in Battery Park, huh?
We sure appreciate the help tonight, Agent.
Okay, we need to investigate the subway system. I'm assuming that's still in the same place.
I think we scared him off.
Did we now?
Except for that one barrel of ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment.
No, I need to go back to Fahrenheit 451.
This whole place just got shot up a few minutes ago.
It's been a long while. I enjoy seeing that again. Because again, it's so much of this game has been references to
no sign of the NSF.
oppressive governments, you know, not just in the actual representation itself, but in the references. All been references to oppressive governments, free thinking,
We've got the secret passage sealed up, sir.
creators, changes to creation. Oh, good to know.
They call it a bolt hole. It's probably...
How much XP do you get? You might be close to another upgrade. Let's check. That's a decent amount. Let's see a low tech. Oh, I didn't upgrade my low tech last time. Plays the game so much but never made a Fahrenheit connection. Well, Asker, as you literally just saw, I made the Fahrenheit connection. I just did not make the 0451 connection, so that's nice. It's hilarious to me that even with the interesting and the bombard you with the scheming megalomaniac type, you still have no idea what's going on. What's really going on? Yeah, that's... I'm interested. I'm interested. See, lockpicking might be interesting. And electronics, but I think right now I need that weapon low tech. That's the encounter I get into. But yeah, I can see what you mean with that. I'm just thinking about a government that's probably trying to. Oh, this is the drugs, right? More Zyme. When I say you meant the player. Ah, yeah. Now Jexus, that was in a I had to revert to that. But yeah, I know what you mean with her. Still right now, I'm just going by the assumption of...
We lost the battle today. I admit it. Yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces. Years ago. They thought they had us licked. Like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army, and what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me 2 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Okay.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy him?
No, thank you.
Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
Not you specifically, Byronic? Aw. No, I'll check back with you later.
I'll check back with you
And
later.
yep, Asker, completely vanilla.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorist got away.
Go away. Just...
Ugh. Yellow medkit. You don't need it, do you? I mean, you're just a bunch of bums
Oh.
and... Yeah, you don't need a medkit. I'm sure you don't. Let's give that a try. I'm gonna quick save. Pick that lock. If only you got experience for that. Oh, I don't need that. Yada yada. Mole 6653. Kevin's dealing with them. Just don't risk anything by letting me use the tunnels. What about hell and roads paved to it? Curly. Mole 6653. Is that a login? Is that a login to tunnels that you're using?
A young...
Oh, thank you. No, thank you.
And keeping out of the way, like they said.
Hey! Oh, bada bing, bada boom, hey!
Oh, thank you again. My hands get so cold.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
Yeah.
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to
That's
contact
good
the
information.
NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
Righteous.
It's a matter of national security.
Still need a password.
Righteous.
Think it's true, the vaccine they got? Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process
That's why
it,
Invisible
though.
Research
I
University.
hope so. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
go much longer.
Yeah, this kind of game Pierce can really take a hold of. Yeah, I think I see what you mean. Because the difference in builds and playthroughs, I can really see how you could play this multiple times
What
and get
about
different
the
experiences.
mole settlement? You taking new people?
Well, it's not the best time. Not right now.
I don't mind. I'd sleep in the dirt, whatever.
The thing is, they've got this policy. No one with the Gray Death can go past Brooklyn Bridge Station.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, miss, really.
No need. No, I understand.
Curly, you're the guy who wrote the book I just read.
Plenty of room around the fire.
Remember the password yet?
It's imperative that I find the
I've got to have...
Okay, I guess that that righteous isn't the password. Interesting though, makes me wonder how I can find the new password. Okay, that one still works, that's good.
They built a secret passage in the subway station.
Contagious.
Ugh.
A young soldier of...
Okay, how about I talk to you then?
You don't have to push.
Just to make sure I talk to everyone. Just to see if I can bribe somebody for the password. Yeah, that was the same thing. Okay. Let's have a look in here. Just see what I can find. First game being so good, it's hard not to compare it to the other one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not too sure about Invisible War and whether I'm gonna play it because so many people have said it's terrible. Hello. Let's go back up and see what that number was. KOTOR was an FPS and had multiple ways of accomplishing the goals. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Three-way conversations. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 6653. Let's try that. Sequels should be compared to their predecessors, but evaluated in their own right. Yeah, just like Dark Souls 2. On its own, a good game. In a Dark Souls series, yeah, maybe not. Oh, 6533 wasn't a thing. Dragon Age 2 situation?
Thanks again for the key.
It wasn't a favor. I was well paid.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. And if everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine. So long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. You got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there.
I could afford that.
500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
Not interested though.
I'm not interested.
See, I'm thinking I might be able to find it somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. Here's the weird thing. I would have figured that little book there, that would definitely be the code. 6653. But apparently that's not it. Gonna give it one more try, but I'm gonna talk to more people. Do not recommend Invisible War if you want a Deus Ex experience. Yeah, I can imagine that. It is the code, okay. Must have just mistyped it. Oh, also, do not exit it. Okay, I'm just gonna load that quick save. 6653. Perfect. I think Dark Souls 2 is similar, but to a small degree, because Dark Souls 2 is still an amazing game. Yeah, Dark Souls 2, on its own, still good. If you don't compare it to Dark Souls 1, solid game. Once you start comparing it, it starts failing. The whole plans for Spiel are up. Now you need to determine which booth to visit. Oh, Fab, you're going to Spiel des Jahres? That is super toll. Both Invisible War and Dragon Age 2 are deeply flawed sequels. Yeah. You're going to Spiel too, Askir? Nice. Oh, Askir, you're asking a dangerous question, whether we have board gamers here.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
God, there's so much space here. I know that there's newspapers everywhere, but let's face it, I've been trying to read them all. It's just so much.
Vials are $2.50.
Yeah, I'm more of a board RPGer as well. But, you know, board game or two is nice. But then again, usually, in all fairness, that's just Jaxus like a drug dealer going, wanna play board game? First one's free, buddy.
Know where I can find the mole people?
Good neighbors keep each other's business private.
You want to set a price?
I'm a good neighbor. You want to buy something or not?
Yeah, I don't want to say I'm part of UNATCO just yet. Wait, you know what I'm thinking? This game, beautiful, with a graphical upgrade, it could be so cool. I mean, it is cool, but you know, with a little bit of a graphical interface reworking, it could definitely stand the test of time. I know, revision mod, but we're doing the original because we want the original experience right now.
Hey man, you got any Zyme?
Don't have any Zyme.
Just a little
If
bit.
only I hadn't thrown away the Zyme.
I said you're out of luck.
I could have seen if I could have gotten information out of him by trying to extort Zyme out of him. Okay, we can go up. This area is wonderfully elusive. I like it. Hey, do I know you?
Hi, honey. I don't handle the money. Talk to Charlie.
I thought that was the prostitute we found earlier, but I guess not.
The doctors in that clinic, they ain't worth 5 credits.
Right, you should go to Spiel. It's yeah, I don't know. It's nice. I've read and heard of it, I just don't think it's, you know, I don't know. I generally just don't go to conventions. Don't really take the time for them. Though I probably should, at least once, you know? Would be cool
Nurse
to
knew I was sick. She just don't care.
play a lot of games like that. Should play, gotta play a game of Eldritch Horror soon, bro. Ah, Jaxos, I was actually thinking about that earlier today.
Kill Rock.
That we definitely need to play a game of Eldritch Horror.
Get out. I got a bomb.
A bomb's a bad choice for close-range combat.
Might as well use it. Rock says I owe him. He won't even give me one vial for it.
What kind of bomb?
I think they said it was called a lamb.
You looking to trade?
I gotta, man. I need a vial of Zyme.
You could buy some from a drug dealer? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want to explore the options first, and then see whether I need what I can buy as.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, buddy. And then see whether I can buy a vial and need to give it to somebody. Here's the fun thing, though. I like how he was just junkie earlier, and only after I spoke to him, he became Lenny. And I like this because in most RPGs, I just run past NPCs and go, Guardsman, Guardsman, Citizen, Citizen, Villager. Oh, you have a name. You have something important to say. And this time, you can't use that metric. I love it.
I'm looking for the mole people.
You don't want to camp with them. Trust me, they're too political.
I don't need a place to camp.
I started the mole people. I was there first. And then they made up committees that throw people out just because they don't like the way you look.
How do I find them?
Don't bother. They're elitist. And now the NSF is down there too.
Okay, this I like. Fub. It's not a convention. It's an exhibition. Vaden, Hans Fub is not bad. Yep. That is absolutely.
Down there anyway.
Shut up. That is absolutely a nice snobbish comment. I love it. Whoa! There's a JC Denton emote?
I'm a classic example of the individualist.
That is amazing. Yeah, leave alone the kids in the bathroom! It's a line, JC. And you just crossed it. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do a save scum because I don't know whether what I will do is possible. But I want to give it a try because I'm just not sure whether that actually works. That works. That works. I just found where the mole people are. I guarantee you that is where the mole people are.
I hear the NSF are using the mole people hideout as a base.
Are you the feds? We don't need a war down here.
I work for UNATCO.
Well, the NSF come through here, but they don't bother us. If we need help with anything, it's our plumbing. We lost pressure because of the explosions on South Street.
Tough break. You tell me about the NSF, and I'll put in a word with the city about the water.
The city don't know we got water, and they don't need to know. How about you fix it, and then I'll talk?
I don't have much time.
I would open the valve myself, but there was a cave-in.
Ah, that's what I need to do.
The door's blocked. It's up at the north end of the tracks, in case you want to take a look.
Clearing a tunnel. That would require explosives.
It could be done. A lamb would do the trick. It's just that I'm not gonna be the one to talk to the rooks. They'd probably sell us one, but they don't like people going into their turf, which is the whole upper level.
Okay, so that's how I got there. Perfect. I want to catch up with chat quickly, because a lot has happened. For one, hi Amato. What have you done? It's not lagging. Have a look at the video stats. I've lowered it now to about 1500 kbps, because I discovered I can get you the same video quality at a much lower bitrate. I could probably even lower it a bit more, but I wanted to make sure, because you'd been mentioning it, Netowin's been mentioning it, just a few people who live in like specific places. So, you know, like Russia, for instance, for everyone, just various people with different kinds of internet been mentioning how it's been lagging a bit for them. So I've been happy that I've been able to lower the bitrate and still keep about the same quality. And I've been thinking I can maybe even drop it 300 more without any penalty to you guys. So that might be cool. The schedule eventually have to schedule and all. Spiel, it's just big exhibition halls. It does sound cool. And it ejects us 2.5 hours by car is not that bad, really. It's because it's Essen, right? So that's pretty close. That's even just an easy bus or train ride for me. Actually, we'll go to those lengths to visit. See, and that's what keeping me. I'm sure it's cool, but I don't know if it's 2.5 hours to and fro cool. Went in 2012 to see what the buzz was about, going every year. You love it? Nice. Hey, Aske, thank you so much for that. I'm happy that you appreciate that quality. So the same for the bitrate I'm pushing. Maybe look over your own settings if you'd like. Actually, the main reason I think that I have these settings that my stream looks like this. I have it all explained in detail in my Patreon, actually. But the main reason I think it's this good is that I've set up an encoder PC. I use a 2-PC setup to stream. And what I've done... Did I bug things out? No, okay, good. And what I've done is I capture it with my NVIDIA card here at 50,000 kbps. Yep, 50,000. And that I forward to my server PC, which is running Arch Linux. So I run an RTMP server on that. That way I don't need a capture card or anything else that degrades the quality, because don't kid yourself, if you're trying to buy a cheap capture card, you're going to get bad quality. That's just how it works. If you want good quality on a capture card, you need an expensive one. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to jump it. So I have it transmit like that over the network, which means I can get 50,000 kbps, and I transcode it on that other PC, which has an i5 processor. So that can transcode it really well. So on that PC, I both record it at 1080p 60 fps, which is what I upload to YouTube after the fact, while at the same time I transcode it down to 720p at about 1500 kbps and upload it to Twitch.
The water line should be open now.
Good. Glad to see you UNETCO boys do something for the community.
Now can you tell me about the NSF?
The NSF? Yeah.
Oops, sorry Jexus, that's a good suggestion.
How do I get there?
Go to the women's restroom on the other side of the station. Look for a keypad under the sink. Combination's 5482.
Great. I'm glad I can help you out.
5482. 5482. Good. Essen is even a 1 hour drive for you from there? That's cool, Mighty Sid. Very strange game today and yesterday, Shadowrun. Hey, Yamato, Shadowrun for the SNES? It has nothing to do with the actual Shadowrun setting, which, by the way, is really cool and really cool to play. Jexus runs it every now and then. By the way, Jexus, when's our next Shadowrun game? But the SNES game, very little to do with that RPG, but it's a cool game. It is a cool RPG. 5482. Oh, hello. Also, let's make sure we get some bioenergy. And quick save this baby. Maybe should go there to see what the fuss is all about. Yeah, I think the thing for me for board games is I like them, I don't love them like that. So, for instance, you know, Jexus is, if I compare myself, Jexus is a person who should go to a spiel. For me, it'd be more like, I want to play some games, and, you know, Jexus can confirm this. When I go over to his place to play games, I'm okay with it for a couple of hours, and after a while, I'm like, okay, I kind of done with